There are two main throws that are used in Ultimate: the forehand and the backhand. The motion of throwing a disc is very different than throwing a ball. When you throw a disc, you'll always be stepping with a foot on the same side of your body as your throwing hand. You may already be familiar with the backhand. We'll start first with the backhand grip. Grip the disc as if you're shaking someone's hand. Drop the last joint of your index finger off the edge of the rim. Your thumb should be placed on the flight rings. Your grip should be firm, but not tight. When throwing the backhand, keep your eye on the receiver. Step across your body with the same foot as your throwing hand. Release the disc flat. Pretend that you're trying to balance a glass of water on it. Snap your wrist to put spin on the disc. Be sure to follow through in the same plane as your throw.
Learning how to throw a forehand or a backhand perfectly to somebody is just an amazing thing. After you've been practicing for so long, you just finally get it. It just kind of hooks you, and once you finally see play happen and everything unfold, it's just captivating.
Keep your eye on the receiver. Step across the body with the same foot as your throwing hand. Release the disc flat. Put a lot of spin on the disc. Follow through. The forehand is a necessary throw in Ultimate. In the same way that a basketball player needs to be able to dribble with both hands, an Ultimate player needs to be able to throw from both sides of the body. While it may look difficult, the forehand is often easier to master than the backhand. The grip for the forehand is different than the backhand grip. Put your middle and index fingers together and press them against the bottom of the disc with your middle finger next to the inside rim of the disc. Place your ring and pinky fingers together outside the disc with your ring finger pressing against the outside rim of the disc for stability. Place your thumb on the flight rings with your palm facing up. When throwing the forehand, stay facing your receiver. Step out with the foot on the same side as your throwing hand. Keep your palm facing upward to release the disc flat. Put a lot of spin on the disc. The motion should be similar to flicking something icky off your finger. Face the receiver. Step out with the same foot as your throwing hand. Release the disc flat. Put a lot of spin on the disc. The hammer is a third throw in Ultimate. While less used than the forehand or the backhand, the hammer is an effective throw when trying to throw the disc at a receiver that's behind defenders. Begin with the forehand grip. Keep your eye on the receiver. Place your weight on your non-pivot foot. Cock the disc beside your head. As you bring the disc forward, shift your weight from your non-pivot foot to your pivot foot. Release the disc above and in front of your head at a 45-degree angle. Like the forehand and the backhand, put a lot of spin on the hammer. This motion is similar to throwing a football or serving in tennis. The disc should fly in an arc and arrive flat and upside down at your receiver. Adjust the angle of release to fine-tune your hammer. While hammers can be effective and exciting throws, they are difficult to perfect. Because of the flight of the disc, a hammer has a smaller margin for error, but it's a fun throw to practice and to show off your new disc skills. Grip like the forehand. Keep your eye on the receiver. Move your weight to your pivot foot as you bring your arm forward. Release the disc above and in front of your head. Put a lot of spin on the disc.